Hey guys, welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. My name is Adam, and today I'm going to show you how to play I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. This is from the new Hobbit movie, The Desolation of Smaug. And this is a nice little tune. It just came out, I think, yesterday, so I included a link in the description, so you can go listen to it there. It's a nice acoustic song, and so I'll play right now what you'll be able to play by the end of this tutorial. It kind of has the vibe is kind of like this. And then I'll show how to play in the intro. I think he looped two guitars together, but I'll try to play the lead part with the chords. It sounds something like this. And then there's parts of the song that kind of go like this. Let's see. So this is kind of the vibe for the song. There's a lot of different chord changes, but I think it's mostly like maybe 4 or 5 chords throughout the entire song. So it's very good, and I'll show some finger style techniques. All right, but first I'll start off with strumming. I did make a tab for this, just the chords along with the lyrics, which I'll include a link also in the description. It's up on my Facebook page, so that'll make it a lot easier to follow along, so I don't have to describe every single chord at every part of the song. So let's just first start off with the intro. It goes like this. Okay, so let's just get the chords first. We are capoed on the 1st fret. Okay, so everything's going to be relative to that. So we start off with an A minor chord. So starting on the 5th string, it's open, 2, 2, 1, open. Okay? And then we go to an F chord. Now a normal F chord, you just bar the 1st fret with your index finger and then put your ring finger on the 3rd fret relative to the capo. This is the 3rd fret. And then the pinky also on the 3rd fret. So it's on the 5th string and the 4th string. And then middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So it's 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. Now another way that you can play the F chord is you can wrap your thumb around on the 6th string and hold the 1st fret of the 6th string with your thumb, like this. And then you can mute the 5th string with your thumb because you don't want to hear that. And then you can put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And then that leaves your pinky to do some cool things. You can leave the 1st string open, which is a nice sound. You can use your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. You can also go down to the 1st fret by kind of hinging your finger there and holding the 1st fret of the 1st string. You can also bring down your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string if you want. So it kind of gives you some more flexibility with that. I kind of like hearing that high E, the open string on the F chord. Okay, so that's the 2nd chord. You can play it either way. And then the 3rd chord is a G chord. So the kind of the normal G that most people play is on the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, index finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then you put these 2 fingers here on the 3rd fret of strings 1 and 2. So it goes 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. Okay? There's different variations if you're playing this. If you're not playing the 1st string, you can just hold these 2 fingers. Okay, and then at the end it goes back to the A minor chord. So Okay, as far as the strumming, the pattern's kind of like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Okay, so give that a little practice. Remember that your strumming hand should always be moving, even if you're not playing. So that you keep the rhythm. Okay, and let's see. We'll talk about a little bit of the finger picking things you can do. So on beats 2 and 4, you can do sort of like a slap thing or a mute in a strum. So what you can do is just kind of flick out your index finger, but at the same time mute the string with your palm. And at the same time, you can, release pressure with your left hand, and that also help mute it if you're touching the strings but not pressing down. So that's a technique that you can hear in the song, is he's kind of doing this muting on beats 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard for me to play and count at the same time, but that's kind of the pattern. And if you want, you can slap your thumb and get that percussive sound also. You can do a slap and flick at the same time. That gives you that. Okay, so that's another technique. When I play it, I kind of alternate finger picking. It's kind of random. Okay, and there's a lot of techniques you can do also on these chords. Hammer-on always sounds nice on the second string with the A minor. You can go up to the 3rd fret. On this, if you do the F chord with the thumb wrapped around, a hammer-on onto the 2nd fret of the 3rd string sounds nice. And I was talking about how you can put your pinky on the 3rd fret. On the G chord, hammer-on onto the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So it's fun just to kind of experiment and just play around. Okay, and then when the verse starts, when he comes in, before I do the verse, let me just briefly show how you can combine the lead guitar thing with the rest of it. You have to do sort of like a... So what I have to do is you have to bar the 2nd fret across, starting on the 4th string, I'd say. And then I'd play strings 5, 4, 3, and 2 together. And I have my, so I'm barring, and I have my index finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And I do a hammer-on onto the 5th fret, so 2 frets higher, with my pinky. Remember, this is relative to the capo, so this is the 5th fret relative to the capo, even though it's the 6th fret of the actual guitar. So you have to do a hammer-on, and then pull off, and then hammer-on again with the pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And it would be a lot easier to just go. But you can't do that if you're holding down these strings, so I'm trying to do both parts at once. So, and then you do a hammer-on on the 3rd fret, third string, 2nd fret, and then play the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then you can bring down the rest of the F chord. So for that, sometimes I play the G. I'll just have these 2 fingers, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string and pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So I'm just playing the 6th string and then strings 4, 3, and 2 together. Okay, so that's the way that you can combine that in the beginning. I'm not going to go through the entire song, but the first verse, the pattern, so what we were playing before was A minor, F, G, A minor. In the verse it becomes A minor, C, G, F. So it kind of goes. C is starting on the 5th string. It goes 3, 2, open, 1, open. So it goes A minor, C, G, F. A minor, C, G, but watch out, it doesn't always go to F. Sometimes it goes to D minor. So the second time it actually goes to D minor. D minor starts on the 4th string, and it's open, 2, 3, 1. So D minor, you can do a lot of things on the 1st string. Do the hammer on and pull off with that index finger, and also the pinky can go on the 3rd fret. So stuff to experiment with there. And then at the end of the verse, it kind of goes it goes to D minor, and then it kind of goes up to an E minor, but I think it'd sound good to slide it up here. So it goes. So if you change the fingering of that D minor, so that you're using your middle finger on the 1st string, your ring finger on the 3rd string, and your pinky on the 2nd string, and then you just slide that up 2 frets, and then add your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So now it's starting on the 4th string, 2, 4, 5, 3. And then an F chord at the end, and then it goes, and then it cuts out in the guitars by itself again. Let's see what other parts. When you get to the chorus, the now I see fire, it's just the same as the what we played at the very beginning. A minor, F, G, A minor. There is one part, there's sort of a bridge where the pattern becomes, it starts on D minor, and then it goes to A minor, and then C and G. And I played that at the beginning, it sounds like this. There's one part where it kind of speeds up a little bit and you get a quick D minor to E minor, F, and G there at the end. But once again, if you just want to keep it simple and just strum, you can just keep that pattern. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down. That pattern will work through the whole song. So that's about it. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. And I'm going to go take a nap now because I'm tired. All right, have a good one, guys.